Okay, so I just spent like 40 minutes riding around up around the sort of tall trees area and around all the rivers and stuff, trying to find some beaver pelts, and I did get a couple, and then I slipped and fell in a river and lost it all because it put me back to my save, which was before then, which was mildly annoying, obviously, because I hadn't thought about it, and I'd gotten like a bunch of boar pelts as well, so I was really gutted about that. So I've given that up as a bad job for now, because I got really irritated by my stupidity of falling in a river, and we're going to just get on with this. So I've got all the feathers I need. I need to head back to Rio Bravo and pick up some red sage, and then I'll just have another go at finding some flipping beavers, because even after I'd reloaded, because I'd started up here, I rode all the way back to Blackwater, like near the river, and didn't spot a bloody single one, so that was annoying. And it was daylight as well, so you know, it should have been easy to find them, but no. So I had to sleep to make it nighttime, because this mission has to be at night apparently, so we're just gonna get on with this. The prodigal son returns to Yale. Does that mean he's leaving?
Professor!
Oh, it's you, dear boy. Come in, and shut the door.
What's going on?
He's leaving.
You leaving?
Yes, sir, yes, I am, sir. You know the thing that is vital, without which scholarship cannot proceed, sir?
No, I don't.
Not having a bullet in your flipping neck, sir. You're not cut out for this. No,
That
not
just
cut out for
tends
this
to
at all.
help.
Nope.
They're fucking savages! Savages!
I think we all are.
Not me, sir. I'm from Connecticut. I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I do not deserve to die out here. Where's my tincture? Oh, yes.
Tincture, that's what he's calling it, is it?
You okay, Professor?
Oh, dandy, sir. Just dandy. Oh, great heavens above!
Somebody
Is
just...
that you, John?
Really?
Hello, Dutch.
Hi. I wasn't expecting to see you.
I think that's what they call two for the price of one out here in this wonderful place.
Maybe so, Dutch.
You and your friend there, the professor, we're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
Fair enough. Why don't I come out there? We fight. Let the professor go and send your boys back to their families.
Well, that sounds like a beautiful plan, John. Only problem is, my boys here, they already lost their families a long time ago. We aren't thieves, John. We're fighting for something a bit like you. Only we're fighting for an idea, not just for ourselves.
Still going on that line, huh?
That's beautiful, Dutch. You always were a fine speaker.
I was. Now, would you kindly send that academic out here so we can show him what we really think about the art of anthropology?
Please, sir, what are we going to do?
I'm gonna hand you over to him and watch him tear you limb from limb.
What?
I'm just kidding. We're gonna run across the rooftops. Get you back to your ivory tower.
Oh, John.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, we're still here. Come on.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, come here.
Good day, sir. Madam.
Look here, sir. What is the meaning of this
We just
outrage?
need to borrow your
You stay
room.
down.
Sorry. That's not shutting up, lady. Please stay away from the edge.
Come on. We can get to the roof this way.
I was like, why aren't I following?
John! Help me, John!
One more move, and he's a dead man. Onward!
I can't actually see this guy.
That's too damn close! Oh, my God, you took your sweet time!
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't really see.
What do we do now? They've got us pinned down on both sides.
Stop playing tough and run off back to Mom!
Alright, wasn't expecting to have a rifle right now.
We'll never get off this roof.
Stay quiet.
Just making sure that other people can actually see me. I can't flip in aim quick enough before they shoot me. Can I not just switch to my repeater? Because it's much easier for me to be like than it is with a sniper.
Stop whining for Christ.
Get down, John.
Come on! I've seen tougher nursemaid!
Can they see me?
Unbelievable.
That wasn't the person I was wanting to be aiming at. That's not helpful. I wanted to aim at this other guy. Okay. Get off the ball, please.
What do these people want from me?
Your life, pretty much. Just your life. Because he won't aim for some weird reason. I'm not really sure why he wasn't, but he wasn't. Pop out, dude.
Left last night.
You really ain't helping, McDougal.
He's not. I'm about to see if that guy was there. Too far.
You don't want to do this, my friend.
See, that's much
Think
more
that's
effective
most
than
of
me
them.
using a sniper.
The coast looks clear.
Come on, then. Let's make a break for it.
Slide.
The horses should be in an alleyway down here.
Cool.
Never in all my days.
I was gonna go across the roof. Kind of.
All right, get us out of this hellhole.
Where are we going? To the train station or something? Oh, crap.
I heard the same thing.
Head for Manzanita Post. I'm
Oh.
taking the first train out of here. This really couldn't have gone
So
more
why wasn't Dutch
horribly
like
wrong.
waiting in
At
like
least you got some
street
good
for us?
material for your next book.
You know, I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West. The romance, the honor, the nobility. But it turns out it's just people killing each other.
Yeah,
It
that's
always
kind
was,
of the
Professor.
thing.
And the Old West ain't quite dead yet.
Oh, I know, Mr. Marston. Believe me, I know. What do I have to do?
What, to survival?
Oh my God! There's more of them!
Oh, that guy did that.
This is getting intense.
Ah! I'm at home.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got any medicine occurs to me right now. Ah! Seriously? It's pretty inconvenient when my horse decides to turn like that.
I hope you got money for a funeral.
McDougal, don't panic, I'm still here. Jeez. I never actually played around with the camera view angle thing.
Good Lord, do they ever give up?
No, they don't. They do not. Don't take more than 2
This
shots.
is insanity!
I'm surprised the other guy hasn't caught up with me. I'm not complaining. And the post. Come on.
Whoa there.
That wasn't too bad.
My research is complete. Much as I thought. There's no civilizing this savage land.
I could have told you that for nothing.
Ah, but they'll give me a prize in New Haven for this. Well, they bloody better. Well, goodbye, Mr. Marston. Best of luck, dear friend.
John doesn't strike me as the hugging type.
So long, Professor.
So long, sir.
$100, nice. Just 4,300 left, and I'll be able to afford that explosive rifle. That's ridiculously expensive. So we've got an Agent Ross mission, don't we? Is that what we're up to next? Ooh, I can buy a... Is it a buy or a rent? Actually a buy. Okay. I might quickly grab that, because then I can save and make sure that I don't flip and mess up again.
Let's go.
Agent Ross. Is he going to complain to me again about Dutch now? Why didn't you shoot him when you were in the town? It's like, because I was trying to protect Professor. Any news? Hey, I
What do
have
you want, Marston?
my
My
Dutch chest
family.
like that.
I've done what you asked.
Still not got Dutch. That's what he's asked.
This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town.
He's a real nice chap,
I
isn't
know
he?
it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far.
Yes, it is.
Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. See, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
I don't see
Do
that
I
I have
have any
much
choice?
choice. Yeah.
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
An armored car. Oh no. Why? Why the gun? Just let me have my flippin' normal guns, man. Why?
Let's see if we can put this to rest once and for all, shall we?
Go quick! Take a look at this thing!
Have you seen
Hey.
He's got a gun on the back!
In all my born days,
Everybody's just staring at us.
Iron Dragon! That's the devil's working I ever saw.
They told me about these. The Army's been building them in secret.
Oh my god! What kind of automobile is that?
This killing machine of yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you call
This
it?
isn't much more than a simple prototype. You should see what they're working on in Virginia. Soon there will be no war we can't win.
The Army has made camp a little way outside town. They put word out a large cache of ammunition and food is stored there.
Vanderlyn's gang needs constant supplies, so that should be enough to draw him in.
No mistakes this time. You hear me, Marston?
I thought you were talking to Fordham.
So they don't do the old hunting thing anymore then. Unless they're after ammo and stuff, I suppose. So we're gonna be fighting alongside
Look, they brought the machine gun!
the army. It feels really weird to be in like cars
What's the
and
word,
things
Captain?
now.
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbag!
So, what am I
Are you
doing?
ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
I'm still not convinced it's gonna be finished. I don't know, like, this doesn't feel like it's the sort of thing where we ever actually properly finish, so you're expecting it to come from that side, are you?
Fingers on the triggers, boys.
This way, man!
What if they come from behind us instead? Is anybody actually looking out that way?
Targets on the horizon. Fire at will.
Okay.
So much
I'll kill every last one of you!
Come on, move!
Ah! No! Throw stuff at me. I should have bought some stuff from the doctor. I don't have any medicine. Oh, okay. What blew it up? Did somebody throw dynamite at me? No, was that close enough to throw dynamite at me? Dynamite at me.
Targets on the horizon. Fire at will.
You want more?
Take him down! Kill those bastards!
I've been waiting for this day.
There's a lot of guys out there.
Keep it steady.
I'd rather you move it around a bit, to be honest. I feel like they're less likely to get me if you're moving around. I don't actually know if that guy's alive.
Who wants this now?
Look, they're running! Move out! Don't let them get away!
Oh, now we're going to be driving. Okay. I guess you just had to kind of pick off the people that were close by. Where is this last guy? See him on my radar. I don't see him. Oh, he's there.
Right! This thing's a lot bumpier off the road!
Yeah.
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods.
I can't get this guy.
This is insanity! I can hardly hold on!
Just shut up and drive, Fordham!
I vote leaving the car behind.
Behind the rocks!
I'm happy with
Should have done
that.
this a long time ago!
We are so screwed. Can we not be driving into the middle of these guys full of dynamite and stuff? Seriously?
Hold him off!
I can't even see where they are right now, so that's one thing. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not surprised I died at that point. Bloody hell. Maybe I don't prefer them driving around. Just what I was thinking. I was like, oh, maybe if they drove around I wouldn't get blown up. Nope, still gonna get blown up. Never mind. There weren't as many people left. Can I not just hop off the truck? Seriously, I'd rather run up there without this bloody thing.
They're hiding behind the rock! Gun them down! Take them early! Take that!
We should have done
They're
this
that
a long
close,
time
I
ago.
can't actually aim at them. I hit the metal. I think I just killed my ally's horse. Whoops. Sorry, man. See, I'm hitting the roof. I'm gonna kill Ford and thingy. Stop throwing dynamite at me. It's not cool. Die again, aren't I? Shoot the guy! Jeez! Hopefully they'll clean up that stuff.
Quick, do something about that wagon!
Oh, what am I meant to do on the wagon? He's just T-posing. I guess I was supposed to shoot the horses. Okay. Which bit's this? Is this where the wagon was? I don't see the wagon, seriously. That's it.
That wagon's out of control! It's coming straight out of our cavalry! You got a problem with me!
At least it's got checkpoints. I might die at every single one, but that's okay. Uh-oh. That one was planned blowing up, right? That's not my fault. And the truth will set you free. Are we just going straight into another mission? That one wasn't called And the Truth Will Set You Free, was it? I can't remember what it's called. What was it? Yeah, shame he's not dead. Although he's got a big old wound on him if he's bleeding that much.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his students.
Yeah, I got that
man
from
is
the last
insane.
mission.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
I'm wondering if I'm even going to get to see Abigail. I want to know if she's mellowed out at all. She was a bit much sometimes in the first one, with the way she treated John. I get it came from a place of being worried, but she was a bit overbearing at times. I want to ride up further. It's not letting me.
Yeah.
It's like keeps stopping me. I'm not doing that. I'm just like, come on.
I can't believe Vanderlyn has built himself a fortress in the
You
mountains.
guys want me to ride at the
He's
back?
crazy, but he
Fair enough
certainly ain't
And
stupid.
you already seen that place, right?
Yep.
McDougal told me you
And
went
then
up
he
there
shot
with that
me.
Indian chap.
Somewhere.
I seen it all right. We'll be lucky to last 5 minutes with this many men.
Fine, as long as you don't expect
Governor
to keep them
Johns is going to be
alive.
very pleased.
Nate Johns? What's he got to do with any of this?
Let's just say he has a vested interest in cleaning the filth out of this region. I don't think our old friend Dutch realizes what a great favor he has done us, inciting all this hate among the natives.
Like you needed an excuse.
See, this is what happens when you fraternize with savages. How could you ever follow a man like that?
How could you ever follow a man like Ross?
Vanderlyn is
Yeah.
a psychopath, a murderer, and a rapist.
Ross don't seem too
Is he a
different.
rapist?
Dutch was a good man once. A far better man than you.
So what made him this way?
I don't know. Bastards like you. Seeing that things never change.
Hey, this is where
I'll
it
be
was
ready to finish this mess.
a while back.
Anything to get you sons of bitches off my back.
There's always somebody watching, Mr. Marston. I thought you'd have gleaned that much by now.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
No, it's you who thought you were clever. You thought you could just walk away from your old life. Make no mistake, we have been watching. All we need now is...
Don't speak to me.
You're really an ungrateful slug, Marston. Instead of punishing you for your crimes, we are giving you a chance to kill the men who betrayed you.
Yes,
You
by
didn't have to punish
kidnapping
my
my
wife, too.
family.
Oh, please. She's hardly innocent.
Don't you talk about her like that.
Oh, I would never talk ill of dear Abby. Do you call her Abby or Abigail? I prefer Abby. No, I like the woman. A little rough for my taste, but very pleasant.
I can't wait to put a bullet in your head.
I'm wondering if that's an option.
When will this be over?
It's you who's been dragging it out, not us. We sent you to Fort Mercer with the simple task of killing Bill Williamson. Next thing you know, you're running all over Mexico like a headless chicken.
And now it's Dutch.
He's the last one of your merry band, is he not? Then you can go back to your farm, or what's left of it. If need be, you can always send your wife back out to work. I hear she works hard.
Go to hell.
Yes, these guys are not appealing
This
to
old
my
gang of yours
sensibility.
just won't die easily, will it? I wonder how many deaths you are all responsible for. How much money you took from pockets of hard-working citizens.
We did more for the people with the money we took than the damn government ever did.
Good God! This flawed philosophy of yours again. If you wish to argue the finer points of ethics, I suggest you learn to read first.
And I suggest you learn how to shoot people in the front, not the back.
I've never been at this bit before. This wasn't the way around I came when I was going back, so... It's a cool area. I'm a bit worried about where this is going, because I don't trust those two guys at all. And it's getting me in knots. Find out the bridge. These things are mean. I think I've probably died more to bridges than anything else in this game. Are you there? I don't actually know how far away the thing was. This is obviously a different route than we went with Masters. A windy windy track. Well, I have to say, I think my horse is much nicer than all of theirs. try and keep it alive. So we're here, are we? Are we approaching from the front? Because if we were trying to approach a fort from the front, that's never going to work.
So you're the one who's gonna kill him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
Can I leave my horse here so it doesn't die?
Go! Get down!
He's just like, I'm not scared of a little explosion.
Come on, boys! Everybody move in!
Whoa.
Stop that!
Give me cover, give me cover!
You ain't nothing but a bunch of women!
Hey, nobody's covering me!
You're not gonna do anything!
I can't aim. Why can't I aim? It's not letting me aim.
Move
Okay.
forward! Lord
Guess we ain't doing that then. Why is... Seriously, give me a bloody gun.
I need some cover! Are you gonna let us do all the work?
Well, I would, like, it's not letting me get that out, so I don't really know what's going on.
Bring everything I got!
Okay. Yeah, I am gonna let you guys do all the work apparently, because I can't flippin' shoot anything right now. I don't know who I'm aiming at right now. I don't even want this gun. I want my, how about this one? I can't have my repeater, I'll have this.
Who's covering me? You little Let's move
Just shove me, how rude. Got 84 shots, so should be fine. Plenty of ammo.
Goddamn murderers! They're still coming! I thought you were a killer!
You ain't outlaws! Come!
I think that guy up there might be able to see me.
Push into the village! Come on!
Should have bought some bloody medicine, I don't know why I didn't. Oh, the village is up there. I wanted to go that way around the rock, but apparently I'm not allowed. Bye. I won't then. How far away are they? Okay. We've got to actually proper go in. Oh, so are we going to have like a quick draw fight at the end of this with Dutch? I still don't really know.
Marston, use that Gatling gun! We'll
Oh,
take him
I
out
didn't
from the
want
ridge!
to.
Come on now! Stop that!
This is TNT. It's much easier when there's TNT. Oh. Like, I see more on the map, but not actually in person. Where am I even aiming right now? Can I get off this? So I can like get down. Where are you going? What the hell was that? My word. Why do I have to use the stupid Gatling gun? Do I actually have to use the Gatling gun?
Move into the village!
Maybe I don't. Maybe I can just completely ignore it. I didn't have to use it in the other place, after all. I might try and just not use the Gatling gun. Because I really don't like
You
them.
man the Gatling gun, Marston!
You ain't outlaws! You're idiots!
They are. They quite definitely are. I want to shoot that guy up there.
You're a sorry bunch of wannabes!
It's a nice camp location though, you know. If we'd have had a fort in Red Dead 2, we wouldn't have had nearly the troubles that we had. I don't think I can actually shoot that guy. Yeah, see, way easier. Why would I want to use the bloody Gatling gun? It's not fun. I'm not good at aiming at things like that where it doesn't give me like any hiding spaces. Is he in there?
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I'll provide the cover fire. All right, men. Blow that gate open. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Up top! Cover them! Follow me! For Christ's sake! Come on!
Reload!
Look out! Man down! Son of a bitch!
Die.
Take cover, men! Here it comes!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Do I? Oh my
Looks
word.
like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
What am I meant to do about that?
I suggest you follow me. You're a disgrace to all. Stop doing that.
Can he break my cover?
Working for the government, John?
I didn't really have a lot of choice.
I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice. You're just too blind to see.
What?
Your
Give him
family,
cover.
Abigail, was any man's wife, John. And Jack, he's another whore's son. Just like you. Son of a bitch. God damn it. You'll never take me alive, John.
Yeah, I didn't think that that's gonna be a problem. Whoa, they're supposed to be going through the fire. I don't know where I'm going. I guess I came the wrong way. Not through the fire. Yeah, not through the fire. Generally a good idea.
It's over, John.
I ain't leaving here without you.
This is like really weird to be chasing Dutch after all this stuff. Like everything we went through in Red Dead 2. It just feels like a really natural kind of progression into this next
You're
bit.
just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
I ain't like you.
Nothing like you, Dutch. What's the ladder? I'm really worried about like Uncle because they've not mentioned anything about him. So where the heck's Uncle? We know they've got Abigail and Jack, but they haven't mentioned him at all. He was talking about Uncle with Bonnie like he was still alive, so he's got to be around somewhere, right? Ah!
Nearly got me.
Can't erase the past,
He did
John.
shoot me.
Killing me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong.
Well, he's not wrong. It won't make it go away. Oh. A snowy mountain.
Hello again, John.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
Yes, he does.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Yeah. They won't need me for that.
Our time has passed, John.
Oh. I was not expecting that. Although I did kind of get a slight like flicker of suspicion when he said about can't fight gravity.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot.
Didn't have the chance, but
The man's
I'm
dead,
quite
Ross.
glad I didn't actually have to, because the part of me still likes Dutch.
Can I see your gun?
Don't give him your gun. I don't trust him. Is he gonna shoot Dutch's body?
Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week.
What?
I'm only joking,
I
dear
was
boy.
gonna say, if
They
you
were
did that
sent
to
back
me.
to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Home.
Oh, they've gone home.
They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer.
So is this
Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
the end then? Because there's no one else to fight. 500p. So we go home to see our family. Benefits of civilization. Oh, we got another song. I'm not getting off the horse this time. That's that.
Is the one that leads back to you, and I know the only compass that I need, oh, is the one leads back to you, and the burning blisters on my feet will call to hold me as I'm close.
I'm really excited to see like Abigail and Jack.
Of your arms I stray.
I just know if I'm going the right way.
The radar and into
Okay, I am I?
harm's way.
1 second. Hopefully this won't interrupt the song. I need to put the thing on because I have no idea how to get back. The completely opposite direction to where I'm going.
Now
Nah.
I know the only compass that I need, oh, is the one that leads back to you. coffee waves the hand again, coaxing letters from the pen, but words just sit like empty scribbles, such empty caffeinated riddles.
So even though it's a little sad, I'm actually quite glad that that's how Dutch died. Because I was really conflicted about getting John to shoot him. No, it is. So him taking that decision out of my hands was actually quite a relief. Because he did a hell of a lot of bad stuff. And he ruined the gang with his craziness. Crap me. That was close. But he was still like a father figure to John, so I just felt, I don't know, I just felt conflicted. It's a shame I didn't manage to get all the way home because I went the wrong way. It would have been cool to have timed it to have the song going at the end.
Come on.
We're almost back now. Maybe we'll actually get to see the Beach's Hope getting a bit cleaned up again, because it's like currently a mess. Oh yeah! Where is she? Was that Jack wandering around? I saw somebody. Oh. The Outlaws return.
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here?
Someone is, because I saw them walking around outside.
Anyone home?
And it's not all boarded up now.
Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling.
That was a very typical
You know.
Abigail greeting.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Or no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now.
Well, they definitely captured her feistiness very well in the first,
Jack,
second game.
Hello, sir.
Come here.
Look how big Jack got.
How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle.
You bastards.
I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
Don't you go blaming me, boy.
There he is.
Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
So was Jack here?
That's a nice way to
No,
greet
because
somebody.
surely he would have still said.
Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You're supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you
Is that the
figured out
same
which
voice
one to
actor?
use.
He sounds different.
Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Get my cows back.
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. We've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's Stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learn to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Well, there you go. So, there's more still to do? We're gonna actually have like a epilogue-y type thing? I don't know if that's the actual end. It's not had any end credits, so it can't be, right? She's obviously a morning person. Do I get to actually wander around my house now? Let's see if how they did on the second game. Accompany Jack. No, I don't. Not right now, anyway. Where is he? Over by the horses. Yes.
How do you do?
Alright, Jack. So we're going to Hennigan's Stead. Cool. How far away is that? It's not that far, I don't think.
Come on!
Well, this is really cool. I wasn't sure if we'd actually get to like do anything with Jack and Abigail. I was half expecting just to kind of like kill Dutch and the credits would roll and that would be it. Just for, oh, okay.
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. The McFarlands are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
Met them how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
Yes, he does.
I don't often get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
Got shot. That looks like Nathan's horse.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Some people thought I owed them some favor.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay.
Not gonna get
Some
shot
of them
here,
even
am
told
I?
me stories.
Oh wait.
I think
there's
I'd
bridge
like to
here.
be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Well, like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
It's a little sad that he's still quite distant with Jack, because it seemed like they were making amends, kind of, well, not really amends, but...
Was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
Yeah.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change. A chance of forgiveness. Ain't that what the good book says?
You've never read me the good book, sir.
Well, I imagine that's what it says.
There or thereabouts, I believe.
So, you ready to learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you hurt anything, Pa. Apart from the odd pack of drunks.
The McFarlands were good to me, and I helped them out in return. I learned a few things along the way. Wait till you see their ranch. It's
what ours will be one day.
I read in the newspaper that ranching's dead. Soon it'll just be factories and businesses around here.
You shouldn't believe everything you read.
I was thinking, maybe I might be a businessman.
There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
See, I was wondering about like Bonnie and the McFarlands as well, because we hadn't seen them.
Easy.
Obviously since that
John Marston.
mission where
There's
Bonnie
a
got
face I thought
kidnapped.
I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir.
Yeah,
I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy
But
to
I've
help
only got
you.
like $300 because I bought that.
Take care
place.
now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck.
Whereabouts? In there.
All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back.
Good Lord, do my eyes
There
deceive
she
me?
is.
A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
I like Jack's horse too. Move into position behind the herd. Oh wait, they're going out that side, are they? Then the behind is not where I thought it was. I was thinking that way to go that
you
way.
stay front.
Well, it's been a while since we've herded any cattle.
Let's go.
I suppose it's a nice way to wind down after Dutch.
Jack, keep them headed towards the river.
Do we really want to be going down the train tracks? That seems like a bad idea. I also still can't remember what the shout thing was. It's not square, because squares jump my horse.
I'll ride with you until you get them off the ranch.
So how much are these cows costing us? Will you go rejoin the herd, please, cow? I've been watching you. Go on, get.
Good luck, John. Come back and see us sometime.
Thank
so,
you.
What happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell
Guys,
without a
too
drink
quick.
in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences.
Is that where we're going? Up there? Don't want to go too fast because these cows are gonna
So, is this
bugger
your
off.
boy?
Look.
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack.
I thought we were taking him home.
We are mostly not very straight path. Doesn't need to be a straight path. Ah, these cows. Go where I need you to go. My horse accelerates too quick. Flip a neck.
Go.
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
Thank you.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot.
I really
How's
don't
the
like the
ranch?
fact these cows
We're
keep going on the
surviving.
train
It
track.
hasn't gotten any easier.
If you're still struggling, there's not much hope for me.
Well, at least she probably is. Well, no. At least we are more equipped to deal with like bandits and stuff than they are.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland.
Yeah, thanks, Bonnie.
And thanks for
Call
everything.
me Bonnie, you don't.
I called it Bonnie. Right,
Jack,
where the hell did they go?
we need to move them across the river.
That way.
Come.
So we're driving them all the way back because that was quite a way to go. I prefer I didn't have to drive them all the way back there because I'm not very good at it. I don't know that I ever came across this river. I don't know that I could have come across this river before. Could I have? I don't know.
You're doing a good job, son. Just lead them straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pa.
Don't go too fast. Slowly.
Easy.
slowly. I like that they didn't even talk prices with Bonnie. Just like, yeah, we're just gonna have these 15 cows. Thanks then. Just gonna keep this pace going, I think. Seems to work much better than trying to maintain a steady canter. I say, and then immediately speed up. So how far have we got to go? Okay, that's not too bad. We're probably over halfway. Still near the train tracks though. They seem to go everywhere across this place, don't they? So, come on, you little buggers. I just keep like replaying that last bit with Dutch, and just thinking back about like Red Dead 2 and everything. Like they did Red Dead 2 really well.
They look like rustlers.
All those guys over there.
Stay back, son! I'll hold them off! Oh, you know you're gonna die, right?
Yeah, I had a feeling, because I still don't have any medicine I can't cure.
Hold up, Jack. This don't look right.
Oh, I've got like no ammo.
I'll deal
on
with
that.
this. Stay with the herd, Jack.
Go with the revolver, I guess.
Stop shooting at me.
Yeah, please.
Come on, come on.
Oh, don't shoot the bloody cows. Are they killing my cow? They're just...
This is too easy, fella.
You leave us alone!
You leave us alone. You're after a bloody cattle. You little sods. I lost one of my cows.
I think that's all of them. Jack, wait there, I'm coming.
It said 14, so I've lost
You all
one
right?
somewhere.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sure you ain't.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack, head left up the road towards home.
I know where I'm going, Paul.
Alright, jeez. Yeah, I lost a cow somewhere. Dang. Did it get shot or did it run away? Where are you? Hello, why are you ignoring me? Why are these cows ignoring me? That's annoying. I might have shot it. I did kind of shoot towards the herd a little bit too much at times. So I wouldn't be surprised if I shot it.
Come on!
Is this where I'm supposed to be going? I don't see Jack. Is that him over there? Explains why the cows were going this way. And now they're all going the wrong way.
Let's go!
Well, hopefully that's the last of the rustlers. Because I'd like to not lose any more cows. And we must be very nearby now because this is all familiar to me. one horses. Back to the boy, please.
Easy.
That's my home. So we only lost one cow. That's not too bad. Have I actually got to get in the gate? Because that's a pain in the ass.
Slow it up now.
Go in the gate, cows. But
Where are you taking them?
nowhere on purpose. I just gotta get through the flipping gate. Jeez. That way. Go that way. Stupid things.
Yeah.
Seriously, what is with these cows? Go rejoin those cows. There we go.
All right. Now lead them into the pen. Come.
So that only gone down to 13 because that one was, yeah, slightly stranded. Well, they're going in there a lot easier. Except for that one. Go on. Right.
Nice work, son.
We made it.
Yeah.
Did real good
Eventually.
out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
There you go.
That's a fine herd we got ourselves.
So we're ranchers now?
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet.
That was cute. 14 cows herded. Cows herded. And I got money. How do we get money when we just bought cows? Surely we should have less money. So I've got 2 missions, so I don't know how long this is going on for. I'm not sure. Okay, so I think the fact that I've got 2 missions left, I'm gonna, or 2 missions here, I'm gonna stop this episode here, because I think this might go on for a little bit, but I don't know, and I don't want to look just in case I see spoilers or anything. So, I don't know, I just kind of feel like this can't be like an epilogue because we haven't had any credits, so obviously that's not a thing. But it's very similar to the feel at the end of Red Dead 2, where we were then back on the ranch and doing things. I don't know if it's going to be similar to that. But I also kind of feel like we're not... I don't know, I just feel like that's not done with Ross and that, but it might be, I don't know. It just feels like there's... It's not complete yet, but I don't know why. It's just a feeling I have. I don't know. So anyway, we will hopefully not have any issues next time. We'll just carry on and see Abigail and Jack, and you never know, maybe we'll just be living out the happy ranch life. Something tells me not, but that was really cool with that whole Dutch bit at the end. I can't even remember where I got to with my thoughts before I got interrupted on things. But yeah, it just felt like it was quite a fitting end to him because it was by his own doing rather than us doing it. I don't know, that feels better to me than it would have done if I had to shoot him. Because I was just getting quite antsy about that, and I just was just like, I know he's done loads of bad things, and he's a bad guy right now, and he's like clearly fallen from his way, but like, especially when he did that little speech out the front of the Dougal's place, where he was all like talking about the dreams and stuff, and I don't believe in any of that anymore, obviously, with what we went through in Red Dead 2, but it was just like, it just made me like remember what he was like at the beginning of Red Dead 2, and I was just like, it was hard for me. It must have been harder for John to have that decision, because obviously he was with him for like 20 odd years or whatever it was, like Arthur. So yeah, that was that just tells me how well they did Red Dead 2, because that just felt like a fitting conclusion to that whole Dutch arc. So they just like retconned this like excellent thing into that story, because that kind of had like, I know obviously it potentially was like still a bit of a weighty thing for people who played this, but it's not. It's got a lot more gravitas when you've played Red Dead 2 and then played that. There's a lot more context to everything, which is cool. But yes, anyway, I'm going to stop babbling now. And gonna join you on the next one where we'll see Abigail and Jack and hopefully not lose everything. All of our cattle we've just gotten and whatnot, but we'll see. So, I'll see you then.